it'd be a good idea if we would go on a 2-day camping trip for the weekend, because Teeter Coffee House is coming up. It's coffee around the campfire. I wasn't so sure, but he said he and Blaine and I should go. Blaine didn't make it.
So Blaine, Caleb, and I are going to be the MCs for Teeter Coffee House, and the theme is coffee around the campfire. So I figured, hey, let's go ahead and go out into the wilderness, have a little camping trip, and get a feel for the outdoors so that we can bring that into the event. Caleb had a couple hesitancies, but I eventually convinced him to go, and then Blaine couldn't make it because he was going out of town to help his mom move in that weekend. But it was all right. We had a lot of fun anyway.
So we start to hike, and we start walking, and walking, and walking. At this point, it's been probably 6-7 hours of walking. We finally get to the campsite.
So the journey begins. I figured, hey, maybe the best place to do this would be Getzendaner Park. So we do about a 20-minute walk, and once we get there, he totally forgot his hammock. I told him, I'm not bringing a tent, I'm bringing my hammock, so you bring yours. He didn't bring it. Also, I told him to get the food, and he didn't bring food. It was okay though. I brought some snacks for myself. It worked out all right.
And Reese forgot the tent. So, we don't have shelter. We don't have food. We don't have anything. We had to survive off the wilderness. And eat the grass straight off the ground. So, we didn't have any water. Not only did we forget food and shelter, we forgot water. I can't live without water.
So after about 15 minutes at Getzendaner, we walked around, and I figured I was kind of thirsty. So I pulled out my Great Value brand water. I had 2 cases of this stuff. Plenty for the weekend. Plenty. But Caleb walked up to me and said, hey dude, I only drink Sam's Choice brand, and anything less isn't real water. So I convinced him that you could smell water in the air, and the closer you got to the water, the stronger the smell was.
So Reese comes up with this idea about smelling around for water. And at this point, delirium's setting in, so anything's worth a shot. I mean, it's been 4 days without water. And start smelling around, and I can't find anything. I don't know how I survived.
So after about 2.5 hours of laying on the ground in the fetal position, I decided it was about time to take Caleb back to the lion's den.
2 weeks in, and we realized that we don't have any directions. We don't have a map. We left our phones behind. I don't know where we're going. Reese thinks he knows, but can I really trust him at this point?
So we start walking down the road, right? And neighbors start coming out of their houses and saying hello. It's the South, people are nice. Cool. I say hello back. Caleb starts freaking out, screaming for help and trying to jump over their fences to come ask for food and water.
Reese starts asking around. It was another week-long journey just to finally get to Barnes. We walk in, just feel the air. Started kissing the ground, not gonna lie. It had been too long. I don't think I could ever go on a camping trip with anyone from this group again. Anyone.
So how was the experience for you guys?
Tormenting and horrible. I feel like I lost 6 months of my life.
Well, I felt inspired, and I feel like I'm really ready to tackle Teeter Coffee House, coffee around the campfire.
We didn't even have a campfire.
I guess we didn't.